Chloe's Craft Corner. Yeah. What's up, guys? Welcome to my channel, and if you're here again, thank you. As you may know, school's starting up again in a few weeks, and I've noticed my school supplies are a little bit boring. So for today's video, we're going to be turning this into this. For this video, you'll need paint brushes, sealant, masking tape, paint palettes, a file, and some Sharpies. Before you start painting, you need to give everything a good clean in order for the paint to stick properly. I just used wipes. Next, you'll have to sand the surface of your item so that the paint has some texture to stick to. Once you've finished sanding it, give it a quick wipe again so that when you paint it, it doesn't trap any of the dust. After you clean and sand your items, it's time to move on to the next step. Cover the areas you want to keep clean with some masking tape. I did the edges of my calculator and the clips of my lunch boxes. Next up, you just want to plan and sketch out what you're going to do for each piece. I chose Animal Crossing for 2 of the pieces because
why not?
And for the 2 lunch boxes, I did the blue one as Under the Sea themed and the pink one as Lolly themed. First up, I started with the sea themed box. I used blue as the base coat and I had to do a few layers. I wanted to do a gradient from blue to green because I thought that would be super cool.
No pun intended.
Here I'm just sketching out what I'm going to be painting so that it's easier to do and hopefully I won't mess up. For this bit, I'm just using a little bit of paint to get the rough shape on. After that, I moved on to painting the smaller details and the fish and the bubbles. I had to go over the fish a few times because the orange that we had was horrible, and I don't plan on using that again. So after painting it, I started to varnish it with the spray. But the spray was really weird and just wouldn't work properly, so I actually ended up using the paint varnish instead. I don't really recommend using the spray one. So here I'm just starting on the pink candy themed box. Doing the same as before and layering on some pink as the base. And then after it dried, I went on to sketching and then filled in the sketches with the paint. After the paint dried, I went in with a black Sharpie and outlined the lollies. After that, I used some more Sharpies to create sprinkles and again sealed. Next up for the calculator, I actually did a white base coat because I want to do a blue to pink gradient for the background. Now I'm doing the blue to purple and then the purple to pink gradient. Because it's a 2-part calculator, I did the same for the other side. And for this bit, I got my sister to sketch out their faces because I was afraid of stuffing it up. And if you haven't guessed it yet, the front of the calculator is Isabel and the back of it is Tom Nook, both from Animal Crossing. Then I painted it and left it to dry, then did the details and finishing touches with the Sharpies. Then you guessed it, sealant. Then the sealant actually smudged the Sharpies, so beware. Then after that, I left them to dry. And finally, for the bookbinder, originally I wanted to do the Nook fam from the limited edition Animal Crossing Switch design, but as I painted the island, I realised the green was too dark to paint details on. So instead, I ended up doing a plain island with a palm tree and a normal wood tree. I added a balloon present floating towards the island because it's cute, and I also added a plain leaf on the back. So before I take off the tape, I go around the edges with a utility blade so it doesn't tear the paint and rip it off. And here are the final products. This is the sea themed box, which is really cute and blue. This is the candy themed box, which I think is just adorable. This is the Nook bookbinder, but I think it would have been better if I had the Nook fam on. And the calculator, which is probably my overall favourite, and it's just really cute. Here's a shot of them all together looking so adorable, and I can't wait to use these at school. Thanks for watching, guys, and if you like this video as much as I did painting these, then give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe for more content like this, and comment down below what videos I should do next. And I'll link my social media down below. And I can't wait to see you at the next video.